Hi and welcome to my channel. It's Rebecca, also known as 4kidsat147, and I thought I'd just do a video today showing you guys what's sort of available on my website. So my website is 4kidsat147.com. And if you are maybe a new diamond painter, or maybe you've watched my videos before and know that you've seen something in one of my videos that could help you with a query or dealing with your first large canvas, for example, but you're not quite sure where to find it, I've created the website in the hope that that can help. So I do have playlists on YouTube, so if you like my kitting up videos, my de-kitting videos, and just sort of the general chit chat, maybe the whip and chats, there are playlists on YouTube that will give you all of that. But it doesn't help with the more key things after that. So that's what I created the website for. So this is sort of the homepage. It will give you a link to the YouTube, Instagram and Facebook if you want it. But this is on an iPad, so it does show up slightly differently on a desktop, but they work on both. So I have a section called Diamond Painting Videos. Now this is where you will find links, and it will take you back to YouTube. So it will take you back to a platform that you're used to watching my videos on. But this is where you can find some of those more little key parts of information that you may be looking for. So there's a few different sections in here, as you can see. There's quite a few, but I'll go through them each briefly so that you sort of know what's available there for you if you want it. So I do have a beginner's guide that does have like what to do when you first receive a canvas, getting started with an actual diamond painting. So I did a section, talk through some stuff, just using what came with the kit, so not using anything else. I also have diamond painting tools, which is my needs versus wants video. So it's sort of my view on, if you're new to diamond painting, what would be the nicest things to maybe treat yourself to first, and what may be things that are worth waiting for. Sorry about that, hubby's fitting some lights outside, it's just checking something. Okay, so yeah, that's sort of a few different things we have in the beginner's guide. And then to go to the next one is sort of tips and tricks. So I do have descriptions sort of under each one so that you can, have a browse yourself. But in tips and tricks, there's things like dealing with a big canvas, cutting the top paper on some diamond paintings, removing glue from around the edges on a double-sided tape canvas, what to do if you've got paper stuck to your canvas. I've got ironing canvases, using a sealer, and I also did a fix on a really, really bad canvas. I then have a section all on my spare storage. So at the moment, this is just sort of, when I first created it, I did a little bit of reorganisation and then I made it pretty. But this also has all the measurements in regards to the spare storage. So if you are looking at creating your own and you can't remember what that measurement is, they are all down there as well. They are all in inches because I've flipped between centimetres and inches depending on what I'm doing. In this case, it ended up being inches were the closest or made the most sense to me, but you can just pop those into Google if you want them changing to centimetres. It's pretty good for things like that. I then have just a new section, so this is one that's just started, which is unboxing of the comparison on custom diamond paintings from different sellers. There will be more videos added there as, of course, I finish that comparison. We then have a section on heaven and earth designs. So it's what I'm planning on doing, using Pattern Keeper, my plans and how I created some storage stickers as well. So there is still a Heaven and Earth Design playlist on YouTube that will give you all sort of the whip and chats as I've gone along in the process, but this gives you some of the key information. Then we've got what size, which is a few comparisons that I've done. So we've got the most recent, which is one painting in multiple different sizes. I've also got a very busy canvas in multiple different sizes. That's the Alice in Wonderland. There's actually 3 videos on that one. And then I do also have a sort of section where I did a lot of small diamond paintings in so I did them basically in 20 by 15 centimetres. So I did quite a few images in small ones, and I talk about, you know, what pictures can work small compared to what pictures can't work small. I then have a section on storage. So this is a few different either ways that I organise my canvas and diamonds, a bit of discussion around general storage boxes for using when you're diamond painting, storing diamond paintings that you haven't yet done. I've got storage from Amazon, so these are some bags I use up here. So this now sort of gets into a little bit more of the specific items, the unboxings of items that I've done. My display folder that I use to store completed diamond paintings is in there. There's just a few different sort of unboxings there to give you a bit more of an in-depth into a few of the storage options I use, as well as the lowdown on storage, which just gives you a rough guideline over them all. I then have a section which is my craft room. So it also has my craft space, which is where I diamond paint in the conservatory. But then I do also have sort of the 2 most recent craft room tours, which are more diamond painting related than scrapbooking, which was what I originally did. There are some on YouTube. If you search craft room tour, you will find some sort of how I had my space when I was scrapbooking more. But these 2 are more diamond painting. There is then also a section on applications, so apps for your phone or your iPad that you can use. So the Tiny Decisions app, Diamond Painting Logbook, and also the Pattern Keeper app that I use for Heaven and Earth Designs. I have a couple of videos on what to do or how you can find out the DMC number or find a way of storing diamonds that don't have a DMC number. So there's a couple of videos on that, 2 different sort of versions. I have videos on round versus square. So I did do a diamond painting in the same size, one with round, one with square. And that sort of got the canvas and then the outcome. I also have a section that is all on tools. Now a lot of this is unboxings, but this is a few of the sort of diamond painting tools that I like to use. It gives you a bit more of an in-depth, I suppose, look at some of those items. We then also have framing and mounting. So there's a few different diamond paintings that I've framed. There is also a few different, well, one of them is also sort of an idea for framing, but there's a couple of different ways, from a standard frame to me putting some on mount board. There's a few different videos there. And then, is this the last one? Yeah, last but not least, in that section anyway, we do have sort of off the canvas items. So I've got a few, not all of them, but a few different selections of some things that aren't diamond paintings that I've unboxed / done, dependent. So yeah, diamond painting videos will give you links to questions that you may have, to things that you've seen but can't remember where. This is sort of my easy guide for you to be able to visually find those items. What we do also have is we also have what's called our favourites. So this has a few different things that we like that we use often. This is, when I say we, it's myself and my daughter Megan uses often. So we have diamond painting pens and trays and links to the companies that I've got those from. So if you've seen them in an unboxing video, you can find them there. I also have links to many of the storage that I use. Some of them, if I don't have a link for, I haven't been able to put it, but storage including the display book, the mesh bags that I use, and a few of the different storage cases. Some of them are available from multiple places, but I've just put an active, to make sure that there's an active link there. Some of them are AliExpress, some of them are Amazon, but at least if not, it will give you the item for you to be able to search for some, through a different seller. So if you don't like to purchase off AliExpress, for example, it may be that the link is an AliExpress link, but at least then you know what you're looking for from another seller. I also have a section that is dedicated to the spare diamond storage that I do. Gives you a link to the photo boxes and the site that I purchased them from. Again, that is a UK site, but it does give you the measurements if you're looking to get them from somewhere else. To the foam board, to the linen cardstock, to the baggies, both the thicker baggies and the standard bags. And then we do also have links to the things to make it pretty in our store. So if you are wanting the small DMC labels or the bigger ones, for example, that will link you to our shop so that you can have a look for those. And then I also have a section for diamond painting tools. So this has links to stickers, the brush and pick-me-up pen, the funnel, some cover paper, all the sorts of things that, that I may use in a video and people wonder where they're from. Again, it's not specific diamond paintings because there are far too many to try and put those on the website. But it is for all the other sort of stuff that you may see me use and wonder where I got it from. So our favourites has many of the links that you may want. We are constantly updating the website with things. If we do find that there's, another type of storage, for example, I will always, as soon as I have a link, I will always try and get that on the website. So it's constantly updating. Same with the videos. It's constantly updating to include new things. So the custom comparison, I only started that in effect last Sunday when I announced that one. So that has now been brought into this section. If there's anything else that you do want to see, let me know. I don't think it's necessarily practical to have it for all unboxings because otherwise you can just go to YouTube and get those. But if there is sort of things that I find people are asking for information on, then I will try and make sure that I get that onto the website so that people can find it quickly. Other than that, we do have a contact us form. We do have a little bit about me and in turn Megan, who helps out with a lot of stuff. And just a brief overview, we do also have the shop, which has quite a few different sort of stickers that can help you with your organisation. There is a couple of free downloads there as well. And yeah, that is... and frequently asked questions, so more questions in relation to the shop is also there. But do feel free to check out the website. If you are new to diamond painting, I think this is something that can be really, really helpful in helping you find, the answers to those questions without trawling through YouTube or doing multiple search options through YouTube in an attempt to find what you want the answer to. Hopefully that will be in here for you. If for any reason it's not, please feel free to let me know through the contact us form, maybe if there is something that you would like to see. If it's a video that I do have, I will try and make sure that a link is sort of popped up to that so that people can find it. If it's a video that I don't have, maybe that will give me some ideas for some future videos to bring you guys and answer the questions that you want answering. Anyway, I hope that was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll speak to you all again soon.